Last week, during the night as I was lying, I became aware because of a noise. The noise sounded like something was being disturbed in another room. And there was this is not another room in this house. This was like in the spirit place. I could hear something being disturbed, but I couldn't see it. As I looked, it was just, there was nothing there. It was just me looking into the deep, I suppose. And as I heard this disturbance, I suddenly became aware and then began not just to look but to listen. But as this thing that seemed to be in another room was disturbed, it then began to move really quickly. I could hear it moving. I couldn't see it, there was nothing in my vision, but I could hear it audibly in the spirit. It was moving really fast. And as the sound began to stop, I felt what was like something biting into me really, really strongly. And that made me pull out and out my eyes, and I kind of sat up because that was quite scary. It felt so strong and so powerful. It was actually painful. So this week in the Word, I'm going to take to Psalms 35:15, and this is what it says. It says, "But in mine adversity they rejoiced, and gathered themselves together. Yea, the abjects gathered themselves together against me, and I knew it not. They did tear me and cease not." This is key. "With hypocritical mockers in feasts, they gnashed upon me with their teeth." So I was startled by that. I know in the Bible it talks about there will be wailing, weeping and gnashing of teeth, but I've never really seen this bit. So when I seen Psalm 35:16, it says, "They gnashed upon me with their teeth," I look back in the verse to see who is this that's gnashing with their teeth. And it tells you, where is it? 35:15. It is the abjects. So it's like, that's quite an unusual term. I've never really seen or heard that before. So I looked up abjects in the Oxford reference, and this is what it says. "That which disturbs the self by provoking either disgust, fear, loathing, or repulsion, belonging to the realm of the psychic." The abject is the excessive dimension of either a subject or an object that cannot be assimilated. As such, it is simultaneously outside or beyond the subject and inside of the subject. So when I had this dream, or when I was seen in the spirit last week, it's quite disturbing, this thing. It wasn't something that could be seen with the eye, but it was wherever it was, whatever was happening, it was disturbed. It then began to move and then began to sink its teeth right into me. It was quite disturbing to the fact that I had to pull out of the sleep and then be awake, because it was actually, I could feel the pain from it. So this week, I think the understanding is getting a lot clearer, where we see in Psalm 35 that "with hypocritical mockers and feasts, they gnashed upon me with their teeth." Who gnashed upon me with their teeth? The abjects. Who are these abjects? These abjects, in the Oxford reference, describes them as that which disturbs the self by provoking either disgust, fear, loathing, or repulsion, belonging to the realm of the psychic. Praise Him.